Hi guys! Oh, and there's our surprise guest. Nandiyan na siya agad-agad.
Hello
Oh,
po.
it's Michael. Hi Michael, how are you?
Hello, Miss Pia. I'm doing fine po. Thank you for asking.
Oh, thanks for being on the show and for the surprise. First of all, to everyone watching and listening, ang ating surprise guest for today is none other than Michael Sager, who comes out sa Shining Inheritance. Di ba yan ang pinagkakabalahan mo ngayon, Michael?
Yes po. Shining Inheritance tuwing hapon.
Actually, last kitang nakita nung nagkaroon tayo ng telethon para dun sa mga biktima ng bagyong Christine. If I'm not mistaken, di ba
yes
dun
po.
sa lobby, isa ka
Yes.
dun sa mga sumasagot ng
Sumasagot ka ng calls, yeah.
telephone. Michael, ano yung mga pinagkakaabalahan mo ngayon? I'm sure you're very busy.
Wala pa po for now. We finished taping for Shining Inheritance. So, I'm very thankful for that. And currently, I'm a host sa TikTok Block po. You can see me there din tuwing umaga. And ayun po, working on something new rin naman with public affairs.
Wow!
Yeah, new show.
That's a lot to keep you busy, ha? How would you describe yung difference between doing a live show like TikTok Lock and taping for a serye like Shining Inheritance? Iba yung challenges nila, no?
Very different po siya. And honestly, I told my managers that for me, hosting is an escape. Siguro kasi pag nag-host ako, nag-enjoy lang din ako. And daldal ako ng daldal, masaya lang, good vibes. And pag acting naman, it's really where the passion comes out. Siguro po it's more serious kasi the craft takes me to a different place as a character, as a person. So masaya po ako with both. And they are very different. But the fact that I'm blessed to do both is for me a big blessing talaga because I'm able to have a different environment in the showbiz industry.
In each show, it's very different. Is Shining Inheritance your first serye?
For me, it's my first drama and lead role kasi my first ever show po on GMA was Love is Caught in His Arms or Wattpad adaptation. Yeah, so dun po nag-start and then nag-Sparkle You and then ito pong Shining Inheritance was one of my bigger roles that I have done.
Eh, grabe yung cast ng Shining Inheritance. I
Yes
mean, you're
po.
working with such big
With
names
legends.
and drama. Yeah, legends,
Opo.
exactly. I mean, first of all, Miss Connie Reyes is part of the show. How was it working with her?
Ako po, every time I get asked how is it working with Tita Connie, it's a blessing. It's really a blessing to be sharing a scene with the Tita Connie Reyes. Iba po siya, iba yung relationship na na-build niya. Lola ko po siya sa Shining Inheritance. And throughout the taping until now, she's still my lola in real life. Someone that I can talk to. And ano po siya, she's such a religious person and she shares her good faith, goodwill with everyone on set. And she taught not just me but my castmates marami pong mga lessons about our faith, about how to be a good citizen, mga ganun. And it's just great kasi to have that guidance. Also in acting, she will also support. So to have a guidance like that on set or as a co-actor, it's really a blessing. That's all I can say. And there's times po I may share na I had a crying scene kaming dalawa. Challenging po sa akin ng mga crying scenes. But Tita Connie, although veteran na siya, hindi niya na kailangan tumulong. She still goes out of her way to help me, to help our castmates, to support and to help me finish the scene and to execute it properly. So I'm very thankful po na na-meet ko si Tita Connie.
Wow, and I can imagine how challenging that must be to try and, hold your own in scenes with such legends.
Yes, super po.
Pero I'm sure kinakaya mo yan. It
I
will
always give it my
ease
best
talaga.
naman.
Was this
Yeah.
something that you had always wanted to do, Michael, to be an actor, an artist?
You know, it all came out of the blue, honestly po. Although I was born here in Marinduque, when I was 3 years old, my family and I migrated to Vancouver, Canada. So I lived there almost my whole life na. And I was exposed to Filipino showbiz because then we would watch on TV pa rin mga Pinoy shows. And siguro dun ako na-hook. Before, my sister and I would always watch Katniel. Yun po yung talagang naging favorite namin. So, yung mga drama, I was into it. Pero very shy ako growing up. It's something that I didn't see myself doing because mahihayin ako pag pinapasayaw, pinapakanta ako sa mga Christmas parties, hindi ko yun kaya. But when I auditioned for a reality TV show here in the Philippines while I was in Canada, there was just, for me, a spark that happened na I developed a passion. I just enjoyed what I did to entertain people. Although it was at a small platform, only online, I knew then I wanted to take it a step further. I wanted to go home to the Philippines to try it out and just see what what opportunity there is. Kasi sayang din po for me yung mindset ko nun. I just graduated high school. I asked my parents for a gap year. So 1 year off muna of college. And luckily they allowed me, but it was pandemic. So it was still a very difficult time. So during the 1 year na I went home to the Philippines, I really tried. Nag-audition ako sa lahat. And luckily, things just fell into place. I was guided to the right people, with my managers. And yeah, from there, super thankful na ako to be where I am. But ever since growing up, ang gusto ko talaga po is architecture and to
Oh.
be a pilot. That was my route na. But siguro the pandemic changed and happened for reasons din na kung bakit ako napunta dito.
So it's been a long gap year. Na-extend na yung gap year.
It's a very long gap year. But to 3 years na. Yeah, actually, last November 24 was the mark. That's when I first came home, November 24, 2021. So it's been 3 years na. So,
Wow. Have
so
you been back
happy.
to Canada since you came here?
Yeah, I went back home last March for Holy Week.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was there for a
At least
month.
may break ka. But I'm curious, Michael,
Mm.
kasi nagtatagalog ka naman eh. I mean,
Opo.
kaya mo magtagalog, di ba? So that means, pero sabi mo, 3 years old ka pa lang, nag-migrate na kayo. That means nagtatagalog kayo sa bahay.
Yeah, well, our rule po ni Mama is sa bahay, Tagalog lang. Hindi na pwede mag-English because in Canada, nobody teaches Tagalog and there aren't many Filipinos pa nung time namin na nag-migrate. So, sabi niya, we have to maintain this kasi yung mga pinsan mo, hindi ka nakakausapin pag umuwi ka. So, yun yung lagi sinasabi nila sa akin. So, my parents would get mad at me in Tagalog, would explain stuff to me in Tagalog. So, in that way, ayun, nasanay na po ako sa Tagalog. Pero, nung mga grade 11, grade 12 na po ako, mas na ako sa English, parang nawala na yung hilig ko mag-Tagalog. But then eventually, sakto at that time, that's when I started doing showbiz stuff. Then, I had to learn Tagalog again. Ayan, slang ko nung kakauwi ko lang po. Slang talaga yung pagbigkas ko ng mga words. So, it's still a learning process.
Oh, pero galing nga eh. Kasi parang, if you hadn't said na 3 years old ka pa lang nung nag-migrate kayo, I would have thought siguro matanda na siya ng konti nung nag-migrate kasi kaya-kaya niya mag-Tagalog, di ba? Hindi siya hirap. Pero, do you have siblings, Michael?
I do. I have an older sister po. Dalawa lang kami.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Siya wala siyang hilig sa showbiz or
Now, here's the
pag-artista.
funny story po. Si ate, yung very talented sa singing, kaya niya sumayaw, and for sure gusto din mag-acting. So at the time, na nasa Canada pa kami, siya talaga yung tinuturuan ni Papa. Kasi my parents know how to sing. So they would coach her and help her to she sings like Disney songs. So siya yung tinupush sa showbiz, kumbaga. So sabi ko, kaya now, na nag-usap kami, ano nangyari? Ba't ako yung napapunta sa posisyon? Yeah.
So, ano ginagawa ni ate ngayon?
Well, she's doing her own thing na po. She has her own non-profit organization sa Canada.
Okay. So,
She recently
nothing to do at
graduated
all
lang.
with showbiz.
No, very far. Very in the business world na siya. Grabe.
But sabi mo your parents, they would sing and dance, tama ba?
Mhm.
Pero wala
Sing
kayong
po, yeah.
sing, okay. Pero wala kayong showbiz blood in the family? Ikaw ba ang first na nag-artista?
Wala po. Ako yung very first nagsumubok to become an artista. And yeah. So, sa name po ng Sager, ako talaga yung first.
Okay, actually, alam mo, I was gonna ask kung yung Sager was totoong pangalan mo or is it your screen
Or
name?
No, yeah. People get confused. They ask if I'm half. And I'm always like, no, I'm full Filipino, which is my last name, is North German. So, ito pong last name ko, Sager siya. Wala talaga kaming lahi. Sabi ng parents ko, parang great-great-grandparents na nila na may German na dumating sa Romblon at the time that spread his name. But I don't know, I haven't done my ancestry, pero so yun po, like German lang talaga yung last name ko.
Oh, okay. Ang galing ha. O, kasi I was wondering, baka it's your screen name or baka may
Apo.
lahi talaga kayo. Oh, but how interesting your story, Michael. And now that you've been on your third gap year, enjoying this new craft that you have found, ano yung mga parang biggest challenges for you? Was it the language? Was it performing? Kasi sabi mo, you're very shy before.
You know, the crazy thing about this industry po, feeling ko, even if you're an introvert, it teaches you to be an ambivert and to be extroverted. You have to really have the skill to talk to people, to be comfortable. Lalo na po sa set, sa hosting, kahit ano man yan. Talagang maraming tao. So, ayun po, I learned to adapt. that was a big challenge for me to adapt to the environment, but also the fact that hinatid lang po kasi ako ni Papa. So I'm independent here sa Philippines. So living alone was biggest challenge for me at 18. Although I was with the guidance of my tita until now naman. Siguro I still wanted to be more independent talaga. I wanted to tackle problems on my own. But living in Canada and then moving to the Philippines, iba yung sistema, iba yung ways. So dun po ako na-challenge na parang iba talaga. It's the adult life na hit me fast at 18. So until now, it's still a learning process for me. So that's siguro yung biggest challenges. I'm here alone, but I don't feel alone naman. It's just that there's a distance between my family and I.
Siguro kasi medyo, kumbaga parang na-train ka kahit papaano kasi in Canada, you would do your own chores. Hindi tulad dito na talagang hindi ka masasanay sa chores until you're living alone, di ba?
Yeah.
So, kaya mong even before you came here, marunong ka na magluto, mag-laundry, clean the house,
magluto po kasi mas magaling ako kumain. Pero marunong naman magluto. But sa Canada po, we're taught independent living already kasi it's culture there. At 18, you move out. So, sakto din yung timing ko at 18, I moved out. But iba din kasi yung family tradition namin. I'm still very family-oriented na Filipino, kumbaga po na gusto ko with my parents until magpakasal, ganun. So, yeah, hindi lang ako nasanay. But back in Canada, I was working part-time jobs na po. One of them was yung extra talent background, mga passerby. Doon po nag-start to earn money. Yeah, and then eventually naging ice cream scooper po ako during the summer, and then I got a job as a part-time sales associate sa shoe store. So nagbenta po mga sapatos. So in Canada, our training talaga po is we have to earn for ourselves, earn for family at a young age para we're ready for the future. So at least yun po, nadala ko din pag-uwi.
Ang galing, ang dami mo na palang nagawa. I'm thinking dun sa mga nabanggit mo, yung being an extra talent, and then doing the shoe salesman, and then being an ice cream scooper. Parang pinakamahirap yung ice cream scooper, no? Kasi matigas yung ice cream, di ba?
Alam po, pinakamahirap pero pinakamasarap. Kasi every time na walang customers, kakain lang ako ice cream.
May free ice cream pala on the job.
Yes,
so okay lang din.
benefit.
Ano yun? Parang summer job?
Yes, was per job. So pag summer break namin sa school, full-time ako magtrabaho para yung at the time kasi I was saving up for my own car at 17. So talagang full-time po ako mag-scoop ng ice cream kahit ang sakit sa kamay kasi ang tigas. So ayun, I worked lang until I had school again. So I had to go part-time.
Oh, okay. Well, you mentioned, Michael, na you live alone, you're living independently, pero meron naman kayong mga kamag-anak dito?
Yes po. Actually, most of my kamag-anak are here sa Philippines. So that's why I love going to the Philippines kasi all my cousins, all my titas, titos, marami po sila eh. Lahat po sila nandito eh. The more the merrier.
So, ngayong Pasko and New Year, ikaw ba ay uuwi or will you be celebrating the holidays here?
Yeah, I'll be celebrating year na lang po kasi I don't think I'll be going to Canada. So maybe next year, hopefully, and I'll spend New Year in a different country na lang. I'll go out of town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the question would be, sino kasama mo?
May gusto ka bang pag-usapan? May nais ka bang malaman? Kailangan mo ba ng kausap?
At some point, life has to go on.
O kahit kachismisan?
Once you lose your respect for a person, yung love never mo na siya mababalik.
If you measure 3.67 inches or less, then that's a micropenis.
Do you really have to go through all these roles before you focus on yourself?
Kapuso, kahit ano pa yan, i-share mo lang. Kasama si Dr. Ana Tuazon. Nasaan ka man, nandito kami. Makikinig at makikipagkwentuhan.
Email us at sharekolang@gmanews.tv.
Dahil sa buhay, lamang ang may karamay. #ShareKolang.
So, ngayong Pasko and New Year, ikaw ba ay uuwi or will you be celebrating the holidays here?
Yeah, I'll be celebrating year na lang po kasi I don't think I'll be going to Canada. So maybe next year, hopefully, and I'll spend New Year in a different country na lang. I'll go out of town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the question would be, sino kasama mo?
Mga friends lang po.
Good answer. Very good.
Yes.
Kasi kung yung nanay mo nakikinig, that would be the perfect answer.
Yes.
Oo. And yung magvi-video call rin kayo, I'm sure, ng family mo. So
Yes,
she'll see kung
always.
sino ang kasama mo. Well, I
Opo.
suppose, kaya hindi ka rin siguro maka-uwi is because you're very busy, di ba? Na yung pinagkakaabalahan. Aren't you gonna be doing a show? Or have you started shooting already for a show this January?
Yes, so for that show po, we are still in pre-production and we're about to start in December. So it's a very hectic months for all of us sa production. But I'm very thankful kasi it's an exciting project po. Another opportunity that makikita po ng mga kapuso din natin yung ibang character naman of me. So yeah, so exciting po.
Oo, pwede mo na ba ikwento sa amin?
Pwede na. It's my Ilongga girl. So I'll be working with Jill,
okay. You'll be...
Jillian Ward.
Yes, with Jillian. Oo. So, magsushoot kayo sa Iloilo, di ba? I saw, nagkaroon na
Yes,
tuloy
po.
ako ng punto sa Iloilo.
Yes po, sa Iloilo. Tapos ngayon nag-aaral po kami ng dialect to speak Ilonggo. And it's challenging for me kasi sa Tagalog po nabubulol na ako. So nung nag-dialect training kami, mas lalo ako nabubulol. But it's a challenge that I have to overcome for the show.
Kasi iba yung accent, 'di ba? Para may
Malambing.
Oo, malambing, 'di ba? Para akala mo kung anong sinasabi, yun pala tinatanong lang kung nakakain ka na or saan ka pupunta, yung mga ganon. Meron ka na bang mga natutunan so far that you can share with us?
Salamat, Gid. Yun lang po.
Uy, pero
Yes.
sobrang ganda sa Iloilo. I remember nung nag-aaral pa kami, 1 month kami doon for a summer teaching kids. Tas ang saya-saya
Wow.
namin because parang nasa city ka pero malapit sa breakwater. Yung parang gano'n, and then you can just walk along the parang boardwalk. Tapos ang babait ng mga tao. Tas ang sarap ng pagkain, di ba?
Excited nga po ako eh. And it's my first time to film in a different, out of town. Yung sa lilipad pa and to experience something like that. Excited ako kasi I love exploring the Philippines because I've only been to a few of the provinces.
Ay, nako, I can imagine how much fun you'll be having. Plus, this is your first show na ikaw yung lead. Tama ba?
Yes po. Oh, yes po.
Ooh,
Grabe.
exciting.
Yeah.
Ano bang nangingibabaw? Yung kaba or yung pressure?
Lagi naman po, I mean, sa Shining po, nagka-pressure talaga ako kasi mga kasama ko were veterans, were really good in their craft. So to be able to keep up with them was a different kind of pressure. But as I said before, na I translated that pressure to motivation na lang po to fuel me na kahit hindi ako kasing galing nila, I'll give it my best. I'll give it my all para lang I justify it. And now, dito naman po sa My Ilongga Girl, siguro po talagang pressure that it's a prime time and it's with Jillian Ward. Ako po. So, it's good pressure. I always see it as good pressure. I always see the positive kasi I'm given this opportunity. So now it's my duty to really prove to people na I deserve the spot and just work hard and give it my best all the time.
Yung sa My Ilongga Girl, because Shining Inheritance is really parang heavy drama, di ba? It's very
Yes.
dramatic. Is My Ilongga Girl also a heavy drama or is it more like a
It
rom-com?
will be lighter. Rom-com
Okay.
po siya. Lighter para iba rin for me and iba din yung mapanood ng viewers. Refreshing.
Oh, so what's the basic storyline? Yung mga pwede mo lang i-share.
Si Jillian po kasi is a doppelganger. So in this show, there will be 2 versions of Jill. And that's where the problems, the fun comes in kasi nga doppelganger. So ayun po, that's where it revolves. And we'll see how my character will react to the 2 Jills. Sabi ko.
So yung character mo, Ilonggo din.
Yes po, Ilonggo. Kaya nag-aaral po ngayon ng Ilonggo para ayun, kasi yung salita nila na magbasa ko po yung script, meron talaga mid-sentence na Ilonggo yung language.
Ang cute naman nun. Must be so exciting. When do you start your taping? As in, first week of December?
Yeah po, December 1st week. Magsa-start na po
Wow.
kami next week.
Buti pala, we caught you before you fly off kasi you'll be
Yes.
very busy. And then short break lang for Christmas and New Year and then back to taping na kaagad.
And then back to work na. Yes.
Wow. Pero always, di ba? Always fun ang sunod-sunod na work. Alam mo, you
Tama po.
mentioned earlier, Michael, that you've only been to a few places in the Philippines because syempre lumaki ka sa Canada. But what are some of your favorite places? Kasi nung bata ka ba, madalas kayong umuwi sa Marinduque?
Yes po, sa Marinduque talaga. Minsan sa Manila lang po kami pag papasyal, pero lagi po pag nagbabakasyon, mostly sa Marinduque.
How would you describe Marinduque to ano? I mean, ako, I've actually never been to Marinduque.
They call it the heart of the Philippines kasi sakto po siya sa gitna. It's under Lucena and Batangas. Katabi ng Mimaropa region po siya. For me, Marinduque to describe is it's very pure. The people there, it's pure. It's refreshing from the city life. Very nice beaches. It's small lang po. Malilibot mo siya in a day, in a few hours. But I think that's the beauty of it.
Oh, nako, dapat ilagay na yan sa list of places
Yes
to
po.
visit.
The best time to visit is during Holy Week kasi meron pong Moriones Festival. So doon po
that's
yung
right.
naka-Morion lahat. Yeah, dami pong tao pag Holy Week.
So nakapag Holy Week ka na doon na nakita mo yung Moriones Festival?
Actually, nung 2 years ago, nag-Morion po ako as for
wow.
Holy Week. Yeah, or last year pala. Sorry, last year nag-Morion ako.
Oh, ang galing!
It's tradition talaga po for us na magsuot ng ganun for Holy Week. It's parang your sacrifice in a sense. And yeah, it's cool wearing the Roman soldier po siya.
Tapos pagtanggal mo, doon lang nila marirealize na si Michael Sager pala yun.
Opo, nakakatawa ngayon.
Hindi nila alam, no? Nagpapapicture sila sa'yo habang suot mo yung Maroon. Tapos pagtanggal, lalo sila magpapapicture. Oh, but Michael, your few years in showbiz, you've been partnered with a couple of leading ladies, prominent leading ladies. Most recently, si Zephanie, di ba? Tama ba siya pinaka-recent? Okay.
Yes, Zephanie, Kate, Sophia.
Okay, Zephanie, Kate, and Sophia. So, how would you describe working with each of them?
For me, kasi when I work with a leading lady, I just work with the available stimulus that I was taught ko na what we share on set, we keep it there and we just keep it bubbly and enjoyable. Kasi in that way po, when we do our scenes, mas natural siya. Gusto ko lang masaya. Lagi kong ini-expect na masaya. Kahit crying scene, kahit awayan, I'll always find a way to make them have a good time rin na break a bit of the seriousness kasi although the work is very serious talaga, minsan kasi it's okay to laugh lang. So with Zephanie po, I worked with her sa Sparkle You. That was my recent series din po. And si Zeph kasi we were very close talaga and same management po kami with Cornerstone. We entered GMA at the same time rin. And makulit siya eh. Kumbaga yung kulit ko na ma-match niya. So, pag nasa set kami, talagang kulit-kulit. And yung hindi siya nagpapatalo, it's quite competitive yun. Kaya yung dynamic namin, it's so different on screen rin. Kasi yung chemistry, nakakatawa talaga siya. Kasi ganoon talaga kami sa totoong buhay. Yung mga sinasabi, nag-aawayan, nag-argue. Ganoon talaga kami sa totoong buhay, aso pusa. Yeah, it's very funny.
And I remember when I interviewed Zephanie, sabi niya yung shoot nyo was out of town ba? Tama ba? Sa Rizal? Hindi.
Sa Rizal po and Bulacan. Yeah,
Rizal and Bulacan. Parang
They're
sinasabi niya walang signal. Kaya
signal.
no choice but to, hang out with each other.
Yes po.
Oh, okay. Okay din yun, di ba? Well, siguro naman, pagdating nyo sa Iloilo, you'll have a new bonding experience with your new co-stars there.
Yes.
But let's say, among all the other artists that you have worked with, is there somebody that you're particularly close to? I mean, not to put any meaning into it, but just somebody you're more comfortable with na talagang you hang out, na even after the show, you still talk to each other. Doesn't have to be a girl, ha? Even with the guys that you've worked with.
Yeah. Well, siguro po sa noon time that I was a part of yung Tahanan ng Pinakamasaya, I created many good relationships there po. I was part of a group called the Chaleco Boys. Lahat po kami lagi naka-Chaleco. 4 po kami, si Kim Po, Yasser, and Kokoy. Siguro yung 3 na po yun, yung talagang na-develop kong real at genuine friendships ko sa showbiz. Kasi it's difficult to make friends in this industry. But when you find the right people and people who give the same effort, it's a blessing eh. Kasi it's fun to have someone in the same field as you na magkaibigan kayo, mag-bonding kayo. Kasi it makes yung trabaho mas magaan. So yun po, si Kim Poy, si Yasser, nag-out of town na po kami niyan before sa Hong Kong. At si Kokoy naman, laging kulitan kami niyan. At si Namari din po and si Cassie, I'm very close with them, yung twins. Actually, the whole cast ng Tahanan ng Pinakamasaya, even sina Kuya Pao, Mami Cha, Ate Gwen, Kuya Betong, si Ara, the rest po, we all have a relationship. Kasi siguro sila po yung na-develop kong family. Kasi nga po at the time, araw-araw po kami nagkikita, nag-host. So, yung closeness namin, on and off screen, nagpo-bonding kami.
Iba kasi yung bond when you're doing a live daily show, di ba?
Yes po, lagi
Oo.
nakikita.
So, si Mavi and Cassie, you got close to them also on Tahanang Pinakamasaya.
Yes po, that's actually where I met them and got to talk to. Kasi I've met them before sa Sarap, di ba? But quick lang, kasi guesting lang.
Okay. Nice naman. So, you hang out. Pero, do you have somebody special in your life right now?
Meron naman po. Yeah, si Cassie and I, we're very special
Oh.
friends. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
wow. I had a feeling but I wasn't so sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. And nice that you mentioned you're close rin pala to Mavi, di ba?
Yeah. Actually, with Tita Mina din po. Kasi Tita Mina and I worked sa Abot Kamay ng Pangarap together when I
Oh.
guested. So,
Oh,
and si Tito Z
okay.
din po. Yeah.
Oh,
Kompleto
friends na
na.
with the whole family. Oh, kompleto na. The people you need to be friends with, yun na yun. Inabot Kamay na Pangarap, nakatrabaho mo na rin si Jillian. I mean, naka-eksena mo
Yes.
siya.
Actually, nung nag-Abot Kamay po ako, parang naging love interest ko din si Jill noon. So, dun yung first pair
Okay.
namin. Yeah. So, it was really
Oh.
fun.
Okay, I missed that part ha, na pair kayo together. Also. But now, I'll be watching out for yung pairing ninyo sa My Ilongga Girl.
Yes. Thank you po.
Well, Michael, thank you for for taking time out to chat with us. It's so nice to
Thank
chat with you.
you.
Parang feeling ko we can spend hours talking,
Yes.
having coffee, merienda,
Oo
parang
nga po,
gano'n, di ba?
eh.
But I know you're very busy. We do have lang a quick game before
Yes.
before we wrap things up here. So, basahin ko yung yung mechanics ng game natin. Since
Sige
yung title ng current project mo, Shining Inheritance kasi, di ba? It has something to do with shine and shining. So, I'll
Okay.
give you one of two options na sa tingin mo ay mas lalong magsha-shine. Okay? And then you explain na lang briefly why. Why you think this is the thing that you will shine in, or this for you is parang mas makinang to sa buhay mo. So, ikaw na
Mhm.
bahala mag-interpret.
Sige po.
Okay, so first, for you, ano bang mas nagsha-shine for you? Singing or dancing?
Oh,
Or
ano
would you
mas
rather
nagsha-shine?
sing or dance?
I love both. Before kasi I did dancing as part of a competitive hip-hop team nung bata pa po ako.
Wow,
So,
really?
yeah, super lit pa ako noon dancing. So, I like dancing, but singing po shines for me more because I don't know, it's a different way to express anything, feelings, and siguro when I do regional shows or mall shows, mas nag-enjoy po ang tao, nakikanta sila, and in general, singing talaga po. Mas masaya.
When you say na nag-competitive hip-hop dance ka, as in, regional, school, ganyan, national?
Yeah, ano talaga po siya, regionals, kasi dance studio. I took it separately. It was a dance studio in Canada. And training phase pa po kami. Hindi lang ako nagtuloy-tuloy, but I was for the parang mga second stage na ako kasi grade 7 ako nag-start. So ayun, we were all young kids and we were just hip-hop dancing and I got to compete sa region namin. It was a good
Cute
experience.
naman. Will we find that
Yeah.
online?
Hindi na nga po Wala din akong kopya sayang.
Saya. I'm sure mommy mo
I know.
meron.
Yeah, I'll ask my mom.
Oo. How about this? Lead role or kontrabida?
Oh, wow. Yeah, kontrabida po kasi it is more challenging, but I feeling ko kontrabida kasi you have more freedom to explore different acting techniques and to really showcase your skills. So I really like the lead and kontrabida, but I wanted to try kontrabida one day eventually po. So siguro shining muna yung lead kasi gusto ko muna tuloy-tuloy yun. But one day I want to do kontrabida.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Para
Yeah.
diba? Para you get to try everything.
Mhm.
How about this? Ito, I'm sure you will want to do this also. But which one would shine for you more? Dramatic actor or action star?
Oh my gosh. Sa Shining po kasi, nag-action kami doon. Kaya sabi ko, direct gusto ko to. Kasi I'm into athletics, sports po ako. So, the fact na yung sa trabaho ko, may mga stunts and fighting scenes, grabe, enjoy ako. Although, nakakapagod siya. Iba yung feeling na makita mo yung eksena after. So, dramatic actor is also very challenging, but I don't know, for me, my dream role po is a James Bond inspired. So, gusto ko action shines for me.
Oh, that's nice. Alam ko kung kanino ka pwedeng humingi ng tips for action. Kay Tito Z.
Yeah.
Diba?
Oo nga po.
Yun talaga action star, diba?
Yes.
But what are the sports that you enjoy?
Well, in Canada po kasi they teach us many sports as part of the curriculum. So I used to play hockey, ice hockey, soccer, rugby, ultimate frisbee, basketball, volleyball, badminton. Lahat na po talaga na-try ko. Kasi
Lahat
mahilig
na.
po ako. Oo. At super competitive talaga ako when it comes to sports. Again, ayoko yung kahit friendly game, gusto ko competition.
Were you
So, very, lang.
were you ever on a varsity team?
Yes po. The main sport that I played was basketball talaga. That's where I invested my high school years into training and playing sa varsity team.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Basketball is such a big sport here.
Yes
Nako,
po.
how about this love team or no love team?
Oh, wow. It's a good question kasi there's pros and cons to both po. But for me kasi I like the opportunity to work with other leading ladies just because it's refreshing. But for me, I never would turn down a love team kasi po if it's really good talaga, why not, right? And if it's a good partnership, I would love to do it. But what shines for me more is no love team just because the freedom siguro to work with other leading ladies and to expand my craft more din po kasi working with different leading ladies, iba yung nadadala nila, iba yung kailangan kong gawin. So, natututo ako and ibang experience din yung natututunan ko.
Nice. This one last na. Mas medyo mahirap to. Winning an award or starring in a box office movie?
Wow. Two great achievements. Wow. Feeling ko po, an award is good, but it's challenging. Siguro I would say what shines for me more sa box office kasi feeling ko that means for me that people enjoyed the movie, kumbaga that they really went out to watch. So yeah, I'd say box office, but an award would be really nice din.
Both na lang talaga, di ba?
Yeah.
Win an award for that box office movie.
Oo.
Nako, Michael, thank you so much for being so game, telling us all your stories, and we really do look forward to your upcoming shows.
Thank you po.
Baka you wanna invite those watching us on Spotify video or on YouTube, and also those listening to us to catch you on TV and of course on your social media.
To everybody watching or listening, mga kapuso, supportahan niyo po ako sa Shining Inheritance tuwing hapon po yan, 3:20 p.m. and TikTok clock po tuwing umaga, 11 a.m. Nabagan niyo po, and all out Sundays pala po, every Sundays, 12 noon. Nabagan niyo po ang My Ilongga Girl 2025 na po yan. Exciting show and I hope you guys catch it.
Thank you so much, Michael, and enjoy the holidays with your special
Maraming salamat
friend.
po, Miss Pia. Enjoy the holidays din po, you and your family. You guys have a good time.
Thanks, Michael. This surprise was planned by the team of Ronald Ramido and Aubrey De Los Reyes, edited by Shirley Paghiligan with the amazing people of GMA Integrated News. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Till the next surprise.